might use the pull-off. He's got a motorcycle in the back. No, just go on, just go on. See, there's a pull-off right there, but he didn't know it. He wasn't from here, but it was nice of him to let me by. There must be cell service because I'm getting text messages coming in. You know, when we were on Yellow Creek and Upper Tuskegee, you absolutely better know there's no cell service in that area. Unless you have Starlink, your cell phone's not going to work. You're not getting the internet. That area is rural. This area is rural. Repave this road, I'm going to fall in love with it all over again. Back in 1996, my buddy Rusty Boston smacked his 1995 CBR F3 right into that guardrail. And I was lucky enough to catch it on camera. Back then I had a full-size camcorder that I cut the lens off of, the camera part of it. I cut that off and I took phone wires and I added about 2 feet of phone wire to the camera lens part of it and mounted that on a rear view mirror, and then ran those phone wires back to the camera in the tank bag. That was the best technology we had in the 90s. It was convenient though. As the hotel or the cabins that we would stay at, they all had VHS players. So at the end of the day, we would go back to the cabin and plug into the VCR and or drop the tape into the VCR, and then we would look at the day's highlights. Back then, I think VHS tapes were about $1 a piece for a blank VHS. And at the end of the trip, I would put together a cool video so my friends could see all the nonsense that we did. That was a nice 95. It was a red, white, and black CBR F3. That was a beautiful bike right until he put it into the guardrail. He rode that bike for a little while afterwards. I think he ended up getting a 98 Super Hawk. And then he went on to the 2002 VFR. I haven't talked to Rusty in years. Well, I've been here in the mountains for 20 years, so a lot of those folks that I used to ride with in Tampa, the only time I see them is when they come up here on vacation. 28 is as good, if not better, than Deals Gap, with less traffic. So we're at 2 trucks. One let us by. This one has a Harley tag in the back window, so that Harley sticker lets you know that they can't drive a truck and they can't ride a motorcycle. See, he's waving his arm for me to pass him on the double yellow. That's the typical Harley-Davidson thing to do right there. Pass on the double yellow, or pass on a turn. I'm surprised with all the sports cars that have been up here this week that they haven't cleaned off all that grass on the edge of the road. Alright, we're up to 3 cars. We've gone just over 10 miles and we've caught up to 3 cars.